Hey, First United, it is the season of thanks and giving. Get it? Thanksgiving. It's the week of Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day. But thanks and giving. And so let me talk to you a little bit about both of those. I am thankful that I'm the pastor here at First United. I don't say that nearly enough, but I'm very grateful to join you and walk alongside of you on our journey of faith. I am thankful for those of you who've put God first in your finances, and I am grateful that you trust the leadership and the staff here at First United where you give of your resources. Man, this year has been a challenging year with the pandemic and all of those things going on around that. But thanks to the good leadership and stewardship of our guide team and our staff, primarily through mitigating our expenses, we're breaking even, which we should be doing on that. Our giving's down a little bit, but we're still doing well financially. So thanks for all your support on that. And I am really grateful, thankful, that I have such a staff and a team of leaders around us to help guide this church during this time. And I am thankful for those of you that took that 1% challenge over the last couple of months. Some of you have increased your giving by 1%. Others of you, and maybe have done both of them, have increased your reading of the Bible by 15 minutes a day. And some of you have joined small groups or in service activities where you're giving an hour and a half each week as a 1% challenge. Let me encourage you to keep that up. That's a great way to deepen your faith and help others discover hope. It's the season of thanks and giving. And giving is something we're known for here at First United. Our generosity is known around the community because First United has that goal of giving away as much as we spend on ourselves. And Christmas is one of those seasons we excel at. This weekend, November the 28th, our giving wall for Christmas will be up, both in person if you come to the sanctuary and online. We have 50 students from Beachside Elementary and 50 residents from Bridgeview Nursing Home that will be supporting this Christmas. Your gift makes a huge impact in their lives. So let me encourage you to take advantage of that opportunity to give. As we approach the last month of the year, let me encourage you to think about taking that 1% challenge, both in your giving and in your time. You can take the next several weeks as we work through our Christmas series to read the Christmas stories in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, 15 minutes each day. There's the story in Matthew, pretty easy to find. It's a bit of a challenge to find the Mark story, so you have to look for it. Luke, everybody knows the Luke story, but read it again with some fresh eyes. And in John, well, it's a little tricky as well. But every Thursday at noon, I'll be online answering your questions about the Christmas stories throughout the month of December. So take that 1% challenge of 15 minutes every day. Maybe join a small group or get in a service activity. There are lots of things in our church and around the community where you can serve for an hour and a half during the Christmas season or participate in a small group. And let me invite those of you who haven't taken the 1% challenge towards giving to maybe think about doing that. If you're unsure what 1% of your giving looks like, we recently sent you a giving statement for the third quarter of the year. You can look at that. Or if you're an online giver, you can always check it online. Or call the church office and talk to Carol. She'll be glad to tell you where your giving's at for the year. But let me encourage you to think about that 1% forward of giving challenge, both in time and in resources. A friendly reminder, though, about financial giving. As we approach the end of the year, all financial gifts must be in the church office or postmarked by December the 31st for them to be included in your 2021 tax report. And speaking of taxes, I've heard that this year was a great year for the stock market. And if you're one of those folks that has some financial gains in the stock market, you can always donate stock to offset some of your tax return stuff. If you're not sure how to do that, talk to your broker, or you can call the church office and speak to Carol or Brett, and we can tell you how to transfer stock as a way to give to the church. Just once again, it's a season of Thanksgiving. I am grateful and thankful for who you are and for all that you give. One of the things I'm appreciative of is a new experience I've learned about giving here. It's a conversation I had with one of our key leaders, Trevor Perot. He's the CEO and founder of the company Census Technology that recently is busting at the seams here in Daytona Beach. He's on our mission giving team. He's also on our guide team. And I love having conversations with Trevor because he helps me see things from a different perspective through different lenses. And he's really the one that gave me the idea and the understanding that when we give to the church, really what we're doing is we're investing in the kingdom of God. And when we invest in the kingdom of God, the return, well, there's a return on that investment. That doesn't mean you get money back, but it does mean that lives are impacted and families are transformed and things happen because you chose to invest and give out of what you have, and the resources go beyond the kingdom here and everywhere, actually. And so Trevor and I were talking about that the other day on Zoom, and we took an opportunity to film it, and I just let him have a few words to share with you here. So here's Trevor.
First United is in an extraordinary position where we can be a phenomenal lead investor in our community. And exactly what you said, you know, whenever we're giving into this, it's not about giving money away, it's about making an investment. You know, we've established 7 different investment areas that we're going to focus in as a church. And whenever we say we're going to give money into First United, it's what enables all those things to come to fruition. So that's an extraordinary responsibility for all of us to, you know, create value around the world, really. Using the both monetary and the temporal resources that we have. So I think a key part of this conversation is that, you know, our money and our time have to match up, you know, in these initiatives.
All right, First United, thank you. Thank you for all you do to support our church with your time, your talents, your gifts, your service, and your witness. And I look forward to being with you in worship this weekend as we begin our Christmas series, as we're looking at the different stories of Christmas found in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We're going to start with the first one, Mark. So we'll see you Sunday in person or online. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace out.